Jarule is finally responding after allegedly being attacked in New York 2 times last night. First, it was the allegation that Max B KO'd Jarule backstage after he was done performing after opening up for Brandy's concert at the Barclays Center. And the second allegation is after he got up from being knocked out by Max B, he went to the restaurant called Sai Less, where he was actually attacked outside of the restaurant by multiple people who supposedly stomped him out. And ironically, Sai Less is the same restaurant where Jets player Chris Boyd just got shot at. Very ironic. Jarule is now denying that anything ever happened to him last night. But is Jarule actually telling the truth? Or is he capping?
Sipping slow, yakking the act, thinking I'm mad.
Oh, champ. Run up these likes, run up these likes, run up these likes. We back again with another one, gang. Make sure you're hitting that hype button because the hype button helps the channel in a major way. So if you got hype points, we need that. Listen, man, Jarule is finally responding after these 2 allegations of him being attacked last night in New York City. Tasha K initiated this whole thing when she said this on Twitter. Tasha K said, breaking. I just got word that Jarule was jumped tonight outside of New York restaurant Sai Less. I'm being told it was pretty effing bad. Story developing. Now, this was the first source of news that Jarule actually got attacked last night in New York City. But supposedly, this was the second attack that happened because there was an initial attack. There was an initial attack that took place with Max B supposedly at the Barclays Center after Max B just opened up for Brandy. Now, a rapper by the name of Bag Luck was the one who said first on the internet that Max B KO'd Jarule backstage at the Barclays Center after he was done performing, opening up for Brandy. And I'm hearing that allegedly Max B and Jarule got into it because Jarule was trying to say that Max B stole his style and his swag. Eventually things got heated and Max B ends up KOing Jarule in the process. So now the internet is going absolutely crazy and TMZ seems to not know where to look because they haven't reported on anything yet. And crazy enough, there is no video proof of any of these altercations that took place. A lot of people think that this has something to do with 50 Cent, but none of that has came past my desk. I'm not gonna lie, I never heard nothing about 50 Cent doing anything to any Jarule, alright? Not last night. I don't think 50 had any vested interest in attacking Jarule, but Max B's name continued to come up a lot. But Jarule actually responded to the allegations, responding directly to Tasha K on Twitter. Jarule took to Twitter and said, Tasha, why are you lying to these good people? Yes, some BANs tried to jump me. No, it wasn't at Sai Less, and I'm chilling, smoking a J, watching SVP with not a scratch on me with the laughing emoji at the end. Now, I don't think enough people actually took time to read what Jarule actually said. Because if we actually take a look at what Jarule said, something seems a little bit odd with what Jarule is actually saying. First of all, he said, I left with not a scratch on me and I didn't get jumped at Sai Less. Well, champ, if you didn't leave with a scratch on you, why aren't you showing any videos or pictures to prove that you were not attacked? If you weren't attacked, champ, you would show us direct proof that this is all a hoax, champ. You wouldn't just sit up there and say, hey, I never got touched and didn't show any video footage, never replied with a video or picture or anything. You just said these words, but your words don't make sense because where's the proof that you didn't get attacked, champ? And I'm pretty sure this didn't come out of nowhere. Something happened. But another sketchy thing that I seen that Jarule wrote is that he said he was watching SVP. Champs, what the hell is SVP? Didn't he mean SVU? Like, he had to read over his tweet, right? Like, this is something major here. I know that you didn't get hands and feet put on you and they put hands and feet on you so crazy that you forgot that you were watching SVU, allegedly at the hospital, correct? We didn't get a picture, we didn't get a video, and you wrote SVP, champ. Who would mistakenly write SVP unless they weren't thinking right? And it's probably because they just went through something very traumatic. In my personal opinion, I think Jarule is very embarrassed of what happened because something definitely happened, and here's how I know. Let's go back to the rapper Bad Luck. Alright, Bad Luck is followed by Diddy. Diddy knows who he is, and 50 Cent is one of his people. Here is a video of him with 50 Cent.
Yo, you support everything I do since day one. Love this nigga to death.
This guy is cool with 50 Cent, and he wrote in his Instagram story that Max B knocked out Jarule. And guess what? He is not gonna lie. Why would he make these things up? Alright, in the order of events, it goes, you got KO'd backstage at the Barclays Center after Max B just opened up for Brandy, and now you're acting as though that these things didn't happen. Listen, I get it. You don't remember being KO'd, and that's okay if that's what happened. Alright, the bro says you got KO'd though. Alright, and also on top of these things, you went to Say Less, and apparently you got dragged outside of Say Less. Now, Tasha K is the only one who is saying that this happened, alright? Now, there's a possibility that maybe the second incident didn't happen, but champ, that first incident seems like it actually occurred. And if you don't got no bumps, bruises, or scratches, champ, we need to see the proof. Just because you saying it didn't happen doesn't mean it didn't happen. Like I said, in my opinion, I think that Jarule is embarrassed about the entire situation, and he's trying to act like it didn't happen. Which is crazy because Jarule, I know you remember getting your chain stolen in London and people trying to sell it to 50 Cent because you went out to London popping that ish, talking crazy to people in London like they was just scary or something, and you found out very fast when they took your chain off of your neck. Could this be the same thing that occurred backstage with Max B, where you were popping it at the mouth and then you end up getting hit in it? I'm just saying, champ, sometimes history repeats itself. But do y'all think Jarule is telling the truth? Are we gonna get some videos or some pictures to prove that Jarule didn't get touched? Listen, we need to see some facts as far as I'm concerned, but I want y'all to let me know how y'all feel about this in the comment section, gang. Is Jarule telling the truth? What's really going on here? Look, make sure y'all hit that like. Make sure y'all leave a comment, let me know how y'all feel. Share the video, but also hit the hype button, alright? Hit the hype button. Make sure you leave some hype points, alright? Listen, make sure you subscribe to the Mayor's Second channel known as Big Gotham, alright? It's the Mayor's Second page, fire page with nearly 1,000 subs, as well as the Mayor's Discord, Big Gotham, which is a fire Discord with nearly 1,000 users, as well as the Mayor's Twitter page, which is called Showface News. Everything's gonna be in the pinned comment. Make sure you hit those links. And one more thing before we get all the way up out of here. Are you ready, gang? It's the Mayor, the one and only real New York Mayor, F Mom Donnie, and you rocking with the town favorite Showface News. It's Big Gotham, and you already know it's the town versus everybody at all times. Hit the like, share the video. I'm up out of here, gang. Salute.